there is not a more dominant SUV on the market. Full monoblock finish is absolutely massive. Just push it once and then it closes all on itself. It's really cool. 3, 2, 1. Listen up to this. Hello guys, I am Mr. Automotive and today I'm finally welcoming you all with this. Right in front of us we have a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, but as you can already see, this is not a normal one. Back over there, that's a normal Cullinan, but right in front of us we have a full Mansory Conversion based on the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. And in today's video I want to give you a full tour of this special looking car. Afterwards we'll check out the inside, and then last but not least we will be finishing it all off with a sound check. I'm telling you, the sound is so good. So first things first, as I mentioned, what Mansory does is they actually customize and tune cars. For example, we have the G-Class here. Right over there we have the Cullinan base version, we have the Wraith, the Dawn and the Urus here. And what they do is they take the base models and completely change them. Here they just added a full body kit on the car. We have more power. We also have a full interior conversion and a new exhaust system. The car is also sitting lower and we have some new wheels. So let's get on and let's start with the tour. The exterior paint is full finish in Nardo Grey, and literally every single part has been repainted on this car to match with the exterior paint. When talking about the grille, when talking about the wheels, when talking about every single detail on the car, and it looks absolutely fantastic right now. It looks so stunning, honestly. One of the best cars that Mansory does is the Cullinan, the Urus also, but this being my all-time favorite. So let me give you a closer look on the front of this Rolls-Royce Cullinan by Mansory. There's literally nothing stock on this car. The front bonnet, we have the stock bonnet, but in addition to that we have this pinstripe added by Mansory. We have the Spirit of Ecstasy, which is repainted to match with the interior. When you have a straight look onto the front of the car, you would say there's a full grey finish, but as soon as you turn to the left you can see the blue details on the right side and on the left side. There we go. This looks so cool, honestly. I really love this effect. They always do it on Rolls-Royce cars. It is just special. It's a Mansory initial. We have the only thing that's stock on the front is a Cullinan headlights. Everything here has been repainted and additional parts by Mansory. For example, these bottom lights and these LED lights down there as well. It's all made by Mansory. So all in all, guys, how do you like the appearance and the first look? There is not a more dominant SUV on the market, more dominant and more luxurious car on the market than the Cullinan, and the Mansory one looks so cool. Talking about the side, I mean, there have been a few changes, but size-wise it's still comparable to what we've seen with the base Cullinan. It's just sitting a bit lower and we have some different wheels. Let me just give you a closer look on the wheels we have here. These are the Mansory forged wheels for the Cullinan. The full monoblock finish is absolutely massive, finished in grey. Also with the Mansory detail here in the center, it always in the same position whenever you're driving. It's so cool. On the side we have the Mansory initial pinstripe here, finished in blue. It's been really cool here the way they did it. I like it. This is not a paint, it's just a wrap, I think, but cool detail here. Also on the side the Mansory details, the wider body fenders, everything here is finished in chalk. Also door handles, literally every single detail has been repainted. We have a full tint here, it's a full black gloss finish. Down there we also have some additional Mansory parts. Let me just open the door, suicide doors obviously, and then as soon as you open them you can appreciate the wider body and parts that Mansory has added on. You can see that. So cool. How do you guys like it? As soon as you want to close the door, you just tap it. Soft closing doors again, and then in the back again the forged Mansory wheels. I think these being 24 inches is just humongous. Exactly 24 inches, full grey finish. How do you guys like them? Some additional Mansory parts here also on the side. But now let's talk about the rear. Talking about the rear of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan by Mansory, we have a very special looking thing here. As I mentioned, this thing looks so dominant, looks like a monster, like a beast. Let me just start with the Mansory details here on top. we have this additional rear spoiler by Mansory. It's been also repainted in grey. And then we have this additional spoiler here, is a smaller one. It's also finished in grey. We have a few more Mansory details. There's a Rolls-Royce badge, also repainted to match with the interior. We have the Mansory rear diffuser, and this has been completely painted in grey. In addition, with the exhaust tips, when you have a closer look, even these are painted. This looks so cool. And also the sound of the car is already crazy just while stationary. It's just so nice. How do you guys like it? And also something that I have to mention are the F1 inspired rear brake lights. These are just the best. I really like them. How do you guys like the rear in total, the car exterior? For me, that's luxury tuning at its finest. It's a 10 out of 10. As the sun is coming out now, just look at how the color changes. It's just so nice. But now let's talk about the inside. As soon as we open up the door, we're getting greeted by a very special Mansory and stock interior. So right inside the Mansory Cullinan, we have a lot of details which I have to show you. First things first, let's start with the steering wheel. It's a full round finished steering wheel, but the shape here is fully done by Mansory. It's just so cool, very sporty shape. We have a lot of carbon fiber details on the top and the bottom. Also here with the Mansory initials, it's been pretty cool the way they do it. Also here on the center console, everything is here finished in carbon fiber with a nice design. Also right over here you can see the Mansory initials. This being built on a Rolls-Royce Cullinan black badge, which you can already see by this emblem here. It's Mansory handcrafted badge on the passenger side as well. On the top we have a mix of bright blue and then dark blue, then again a bit darker blue with the bright and the nice details here. Also the door panels, so special. Let me just talk you through and show you more of the seats here. The Cullinan specific super thick seats, extremely luxurious. We have the Mansory cushion here on the headrest. We have the Mansory also here on the seats. And then something that I really appreciate is that Mansory always adds their own seat belts. It's really cool the way they do it. On top we have the starlights. You can see them shining right now. These I think are aftermarket added by Mansory, if I'm not mistaken. In the back you have a lot of space. The black badge emblem, as you can see, full carbon fiber finish with the four-seater that we have here on the back, also with the display and the table for the backseat passengers. You can also have some drinks inside there. It's just so special the way they did it here. How do you guys like the Mansory Cullinan? Let me just put the windows down and let's listen to the sound of this, okay? Because the sound is so nice. We have the Mansory exhaust on this. So let's get on and let's start with a sound check. The window is down for you. 3, 2, 1. Listen up to this. The sound on the inside is not that spectacular. You can already feel the rumble and the roar sound of the exhaust, but as soon as you jump outside it's way louder, and that's what we are going to do. So let's get on and let's jump right outside. Before we start with the sound check, let me also show you the backseat passenger seats here. These also full dark blue leather finish here on top. You can actually put that down. There we go. And then you have a fridge inside of here, and you can put some drinks inside. You have the Cullinan's black badge specific glasses here, really cool crystal glasses if I'm not mistaken. You just put that down again, and then you can put that up and you have the Rolls-Royce specific glasses and bottle. Is so nice. Just look at the way they did it. Super special. Also with the Rolls-Royce initials. And also here you can put that up and you can control the displays that you have in front of you. Also with the Mansory details here, Mansory floor mats, Mansory seat belts. We have the star roof above us. This is so special. How do you guys like it? And as I mentioned, we have suicide doors on this one. As soon as you want to close it, you just tap it once and the door closes on itself. Also for the driver's door, you can also just push it once and then it closes all on itself. It's really cool. But now let's listen up to the sound of this Rolls-Royce Cullinan from the outside. So now we will be starting with the sound check of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. 3, 2, 1, let's get it on. It's a really nice sound. I am a huge fan of it. The sound itself is super dominant. It really fits the appearance of the Cullinan. It's not too loud. How do you guys like it? Leave it all in the comment section below.